It is there, just beneath the surface. In our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like ghosts, those moments that even behind closed eyes can still raise goosebumps and stir the soul. Emotions, yes, the powerful and the poignant. But also the improbable and impossible. The wondrous allure of what was and what could still be. And we smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
1 o'clock.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Yanked on the ground down the line, and this is going to be a foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino, not a lot of success. 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and a strike to count. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here? Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win. That's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
First baseman, DJ.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
And
he hits it hard to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Well, will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Giancarlo Stanton now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And they are just teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. In now, Gary Sanchez. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
The designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 25 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
As the manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Second inning upcoming here. Digging in, J.D. Martinez.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! to lead off the inning. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place
swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here. As he blasts this thing, the last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The second baseman, Justin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Batting done.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's gone down on strikes 12 times as well. Popped him up. Urshela has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox able to get one right back on the soul. Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hard on the ground towards short. Bogarts has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mookie Betts is retired to kick off the inning.
The third baseman,
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. One out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Finally, a take. No, seriously, that's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding in, Torres.
The second baseman, Laser.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Bullet back up the middle. Bradley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo.
Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He reached on a single in his first try. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Odd couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And he'll step out for a 3rd time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Torres over to his right. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 5-1. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Didi Gregorius becomes out number 2 this inning.
Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, base is empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
Now batting.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sale has his target. Here it is on 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for Boston.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it. And you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. DJ LeMahieu sent packing to start the bottom of the fifth. In now, Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. High in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron.
So bases are empty. Sale's ready. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Andrew Kashner takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Kashner.
Striding in, Torres. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he is in there. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him. The lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The batter, number 2.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He sure does. Make it 14 in a row set down now. Carving him up as the side is retired. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. His
Leading off
lifetime
for the
line
Yankees,
against Andrew Kashner.
the
He's
left
got 2
fielder,
hits in 19
Giancarlo
tries. He's also been a strikeout victim
Stanton.
6 times. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. The 0-2 home. This is drilled, but right into the shift. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. No balls and a strike to count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brett Gardner. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
One out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep. Maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Severino will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. The lead remains.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw on to first in time, one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to have room out there as he puts this. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hit down the line at first. This will get foul for strike 2. Britton is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail 6-1. Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Torres.
Now at the plate, Torres. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late light.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Line drive to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Another 0-2 home. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Betts on at first, nobody out. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hicks is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
6-1 the final tally today. The New York Yankees came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Luis Severino earns the victory on the mound. Chris Sale struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Our paid attendance at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to please get home safely.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful Yankee Stadium in Bronx, New York. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Luis Severino gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's so close, but yet so far from being a 20-game winner last year. 19 wins on the season. One win away from that magical number. I'm sure he'd like to win 20 this year after being so close last season.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan VR. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the new season is underway as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Batting second.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, number 1. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Severino, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play, your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Number 64 is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout.
High and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Aaron.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Nunez takes it in, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
1-1 to count. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out, and he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitters got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Stanton is off at first with 2 away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Hit hard down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Now that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Gregorius.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Batting
Hard
six.
single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Santander, just 24 years of age. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Popped him up. Urshela shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-0 count. The pitch swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Hicks drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Batting 9.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hicks stands at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Boy, sure taking his sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. VR at the bag, and that retires. Ready now for Baltimore. DJ Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit in the air out to right. Judge is under it. 1 down.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, number 21. Ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 9. The catcher.
In now for the O's, Chance Sisco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Orioles down on just 4 pitches. They're still down. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Speared on the dive. It's there, and he's out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Ready to take his hats again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Mancini is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, number 1.
Standing in, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Slow little roller to third. Urshela is up with it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And right into the shift. Nunez scoops it up. Throw on to Trumbo will be in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. At the plate, Renato Nunez. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And it's fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is in the box. Aaron Hicks. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Grounded up. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And this will get on past Trumbo. It's a fair ball. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Number 11.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. The 0-1 on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 1-0. A line shot to third base.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. hard-hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so one run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away. Ty Blach answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Ty Blach.
Gio Urshela will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Judge, the runner at third. Sanchez on second. Gregorius at first. 2 out in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. Mancini is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, DJ Stewart. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. A runner at first with no outs here. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Hit down the third baseline. Over to VR. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Into the box, Brett Gardner, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And he takes a called strike one.
1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think you
hammered the other way to deep right field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Yanks leave one. They leave. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Pitch on the way. Popped him up. Urshela in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number one. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me. So the breaking ball locked him up there. Number one goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for the... Ready now, Aaron Judge. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard, but foul. Now here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 side.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for the Yankees. Here's Mark Trumbo now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stand either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Anthony Santander. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
And here's Renato Nunez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Urshela.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Encarnacion.
Standing in, Edwin Encarnacion. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Santander going back on it, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
The batter, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Soft liner towards short, and one gone.
The batter,
At the plate, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. Gardner, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to third. Over to VR. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the designated hitter, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The designated hitter, number 24.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 21.
So stepping in, number 21. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box, Chance Sisco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Bounce to first. fielded by Encarnacion. And this is taken to the bag for the out, and it's over. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they blew out Baltimore 9-2. Austin Meadows grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Rays took down the Astros 5-3. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Tigers 5-1. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 10-2. The White Sox beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-3. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Indians 6-5. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-5. The Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. Charlie Blackmon picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Rockies defeated Miami 5-3. The New York Mets combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. The Phillies smacked 15 team hits as they took down the visiting Braves 11-8. The Cincinnati Reds set 3 balls into the seats as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. The Brewers' second baseman, number 18, had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 16-13. The Los Angeles Dodgers picked up 14 hits in total as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 9-8. The Giants launched 3 home runs as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-2. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. In now, Jonathan VR. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore.
First offering on its way.
Jonathan
underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. If they find themselves in this position today, they got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Roll, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command, 1-2. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Roll, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. In past meetings with Tanaka, just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Mancini, a 27-year-old. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So striding in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Line to the right side. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it popped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
The 0-1 on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll end up taking the lead, and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. On the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Batting fifth.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 2 runs. Here's Mark Trumbo now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 2 hits in 20 at-bats. And additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. To first, taken in by Encarnacion, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
A ball and a strike. A 2-1 count to Nunez. Now the 2-1 is a ball high and inside.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
He loses him on ball 4. Settling in now, DJ Stewart. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Popped him up. Sanchez moving to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, hitting .500 in the series so far. 4 for 8.
Gary
hit hard.
Sanchez.
Foul. Little flare out to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Now another 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Didi Gregorius. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy. Into the box now, number 21, and he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 21.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
1-0 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 5. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, "All Rise," fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in now, Didi Gregorius as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Center fielder, number 11.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. This is on the ground over to first. Trumbo gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it. Leading off the inning, Trey Mancini, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's one away.
First baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 2-0. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu.
For the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Weekly hit to 3rd. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here's big Aaron Judge as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Aaron Hicks. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far.
Again, he sends it out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline.
Leading off for Baltimore, the third baseman, Ra9eR.
Listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, Masahiro Tanaka got the W while striking out 16 as the Yankees claim victory over the Orioles 3-2. As of right now, the Yankees are in first place in the American League East, while the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they destroyed the Rays 11-5. At the start of the day, the Rays sit in second place in the American League East Division, while the Astros are atop the American League West. The Detroit Tigers put together 10 total hits as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-2. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in fourth place in the AL East, while the Tigers are in first place in the AL Central. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they beat the visiting Red Sox 5-0. As of today, the Mariners are leading the AL West, while the Red Sox are in second place in the AL East. The Chicago White Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-3. In the standings, the Royals are in fourth place in the AL Central, and the White Sox are second in the division. The Indians went deep 4 times as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-4. At the start of the day, the Twins sit in fourth place in the American League Central Division, and the Indians are second in the division. The A's got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-4. Heading into the day, the A's are in first place in the AL West, while the Angels are atop the division. The Chicago Cubs completed a short 2-game sweep as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 7-4. As of today, the Rangers are in last place in the AL West, while the Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central. The Marlins second baseman, number 1, drove in 4 as the Fish disposed of the Rockies 5-4. Entering the day's action, the Marlins are in third place in the NL East, while the Rockies sit in second place in the National League West Division. Howie Kendrick grabbed 3 runs driven in, leading Washington to a win against the Mets 9-5. At the start of the day, the Nationals sit in first place in the National League East Division, and the Mets are fourth in the division. The Atlanta Braves got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. As of right now, the Phillies are atop the National League East Division, while the Braves are fourth in the division. The Cincinnati Reds pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they sank the visiting Buccaneers. Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the New York Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 10-3. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-3. The Toronto Blue Jays took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. The Oakland Athletics amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 6-5. The Cleveland Indians totaled 11 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 8-1. The Seattle Mariners combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 5-2. Yuli Gurriel was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading the Stros to a win over the Rangers 6-4. The Braves tossed a combined 1-hitter as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 1-0. The Miami Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. The Milwaukee Brewers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 3-1. The Pirates racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals 6-4. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-5. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Jake Lamb was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as the Diamondbacks took care of the Padres 11-6. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.